Titanic Submarine missing live updates. The Titan submersible, operated by OceanGate Expeditions, has been imploded in the Atlantic Ocean, news reports have confirmed. On the 18th of June, the submersible went on an expedition to explore the wreckage of the sunken Titanic off the coast of Newfoundland, but 2 hours later it lost the communication. A renowned Titanic expert, a world record-holding adventurer, 2 members of one of Pakistan's wealthiest families, and the CEO of the company were part of the luxurious expedition. The US Coast Guard and deep-sea water experts from Canada, the UK, and France jointly started a search operation for the Titan submersible on Sunday, the 18th of June, spurring a desperate international rescue effort. However, yesterday, the US Coast Guard confirmed there were no survivors after the catastrophic implosion deep in the North Atlantic. The Hollywood veteran, known for directing the 1997 feature film, Titanic, about the disaster, said many people in the deep submergence engineering community were concerned about the submarine. A number of the top players in the community even wrote letters to the company, saying that what they were doing was too experimental to carry passengers and needed to be certified and so on. I'm struck by the similarity of the Titanic disaster itself, where the captain was repeatedly warned about ice ahead of his ship and yet he steamed at full speed into an ice field on a moonless night. And many people died as a result, Cameron said in an interview with ABC News. A renowned Titanic expert, a world record-holding adventurer, 2 members of one of Pakistan's wealthiest families and the CEO of the company leading an expedition to the world's most famous shipwreck were killed aboard the Titan submersible when it imploded in the Atlantic Ocean sometime this week. The U.S. Coast Guard on Thursday said there were no survivors after the catastrophic implosion deep in the North Atlantic. Titan submersible, it is the opposite of an explosion, in which an object violently collapses in on itself. At the extreme depth of the ocean, there is a tremendous amount of pressure on the submersible and any tiniest structural defect could be proven disastrous. Usually, the pressure on the surface is measured as 1 atmosphere. At the depth of the Titan wreck, the pressure is close to 60,000 pounds per square inch. Canadian Ship's remotely operated vehicle, a kind of robot, found 5 major parts of the Titan submersible. The robots found the debris field on the ocean floor, only 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic wreck. A shocking revelation has come from veteran filmmaker James Cameron, who directed the award-winning film Titanic in 1997. Cameron has pointed out the flaws in the design of OceanGate's Titan submersible that got imploded in the North Atlantic on Thursday. Cameron told the media he is part of the small and close-knit submersible community, or manned underwater vehicle, MUV, industry. When he heard, as many in the industry had shared, that OceanGate Inc. was making a deep-sea submersible with a composite carbon fiber and titanium hull, Cameron said he was skeptical. I thought it was a horrible idea. I wish I'd spoken up, but I assumed somebody was smarter than me, because I never experimented with that technology, but it just sounded bad on its face. Journalist David Pogue said OceanGate's waiver clearly mentioned that about all the ways that you could be permanently disabled, emotionally traumatized or killed. However, a federal prosecutor said that a waiver does not protect OceanGate from all types of criminal action if passengers die. By law, you can't waive gross negligence. So this is above and beyond, So, whatever waiver they signed. You can waive known risks, but you can't waive something more than that, Nima Rahmani told. The lawyer added that, if the company knows that this is dangerous, they're ignoring warnings, they